Hey guys, welcome back to the Hear Me Roar pod. I am Toby and my co-host is none other than the Kate Save, which you might know her from Shark Tank. She's also founder of BeFit Foods and picked up Telstra's Business of the Year award too. Kate?
Well, Toby, you've got a super impressive CV, 25 years in global commercialisation experience, and you founded Creative Cubes, Australia's leading co-working space and real estate business.
All right, let's get on with the pod.
Hey Toby, welcome back to our pod.
Skater, it's great to be back. How's your week been?
It's been good, but what's going on with you?
Well, I'm actually trying to get out of town tomorrow night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's not a long weekend, but I'm going to take Friday off.
Yes.
My kids were invited to a party in Sydney.
Oh, half
it's one of my oldest friends. Her name's Amy, and it's her daughter's birthday, and it's a party for her over the weekend. And it's also my sister, which would make my niece, my sister's daughter's birthday yesterday. So my girls, Maddie and Harper, are flying on the 7 p.m. Thursday night.
By themselves.
By themselves.
So cool.
And Simone and I are heading to Portsea.
Oh, nice one.
And for Mother's Day,
yes.
Unbeknownst to our special guest that's going to join us, for Mother's Day, I booked Aurora Spa for Sim.
Wow.
And not knowing that the founder and owner was coming on our show today.
So excited to have Lyndall actually.
So she's booked in at 10:30 on Friday.
Yes.
And I keep making jokes. I get 2 hours of peace, but I love my wife. So that's not true. I'm going to miss her for 2 hours. But she's checking into Aurora. I got the email yesterday, confirmation of what she's getting, but it's a massage and I think a wrap.
Yeah.
And
beautiful.
I bought it for her on the week leading up to Mother's Day, way before we organized this.
Yeah.
So that's just like opportune.
Yeah.
But moreover, her staff were amazing because I said you can't charge my card until Monday because it's Mother's Day on Sunday. And if you charge my card now, she'll see it on the statement and say what, and I want it to be a nice surprise for her. So they called me back on the Monday and said, are we clear to charge? I said, go ahead. And it's all happening this Friday.
So
in
good.
Sorrento.
I could not believe that when Aurora came to Sorrento, I wasn't queued up at the door. And I've recently been, and the bathhouse there is spectacular. The magnesium baths, the cold baths, they've got the massage chairs, the fire and ice rooms, but we'll talk to her all about it soon. So.
Well, actually, I booked in for Sim, and I was just going to take 2 hours to just
Go
hang
to the
out.
bathhouse.
I might have to just find some sessions or something.
Love it. Do some cold therapy in there.
Yeah, I think I might.
Oh, it's amazing.
I was just going to go
steam
walk the Sorrento village, see what I can buy for myself.
Yourself.
Maybe I'll do that. All right, after this break, thanks to our proud sponsors at Rise, we will have the founder of Aurora. Guys, I want to introduce you to Rise, a business cohort like no other. So what is the Rise Network? Rise Network is a curated inner circle of 10 to 12 like-minded peers designed to provide a confidential, high-trust environment where business owners and leaders can gain strategic insights, actionable solutions, and lasting relationships. Rise isn't just networking, it's a game-changing business support system. It has strategic problem solving built in, expert facilitation, actionable insights, long-term impact and authentic relationships, and it's based exclusively around high-trust cohorts. For your membership, you gain full access to Creative Cubes. That means you can drop in when you're on the run to use the meeting rooms, breakout spaces, or even just dock in for the day. We wanted to serve the underserved, the people that do need the help, do need the support, don't necessarily have the funds to be able to do it, and don't necessarily fit into one of these other organizations. And so that's where Rise kind of came from. So there you have it, guys. Go to werise.au, and I hope to see you at one of our cohorts soon. I'm so pumped you're here because I've been looking forward to this weekend the whole time, and my wife is probably looking forward to it for a different reason. But She's coming to your bathhouse.
I love the synchronicity.
Spa. Yes.
How fantastic. And we need to change it so that you're coming as well.
Well, yes, absolutely. I was going to do other things, but I think I'm going to be sold on coming in now.
Yes. Well,
incredible space.
I'd love to do the magnesium thing that you talked about, Kate.
Well, world's spa leader sitting here. So tell us about the experience.
So you want to jump straight into Aurora?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Okay. Or maybe the journey getting there?
Yeah, the journey as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I take you back to the start, then the end makes sense, right?
Sure.
So I grew up in Queenslander. Grew up on a farm, an organic banana farm up in Currumbin Valley. And it just so happened that there was a business at the end of the road, which was 2 properties away from my family farm. And it happened to be Australia's first health retreat. So when I was 14 and I needed to do some work experience, off I went to the health retreat, and it just opened my eyes to another world. There were these healthy, radiant staff and these guests having an amazing time. And it just planted a seed for me. It's like, oh, that looks like work looks fun. Like, I didn't think work was fun, but that actually looked really fun. So as soon as I finished school, I went back to explore that seed that was planted and spent the next 5 years working there. And really what I got to see firsthand were guests coming in all sorts of chaos, whether that be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, burning the candle at both ends, and really lots of people just going into burnout. And what I saw was that no matter what state of chaos they came to us in, is that the wellness gave them back their equilibrium. And this was before wellness had much evidence behind it. So it was a little bit woo-woo, a bit left of field. But what I did was, I solidly believed that this is the way forward and this is where we need to go, is wellness is the pathway. And so after 5 years and seeing all of our stressed guests come in, and they were either Melbourne or Sydney, the 2 stressed states and capitals. And, I just sort of looked at, how can we actually extend this wellness? Because whilst these guests came in and had an amazing cocooned experience with us, we then sent them back out, and it was like there was a little bit missing. Is how do we keep integrating this into our life? It's not just 1 week of the year. How do we make this long term? And so I thought about it, and I thought, imagine if I could create an urban retreat environment where these guests could actually continue on with what they'd learnt at the health retreat. So 28 years ago, I moved to Melbourne with this vision of creating this urban retreat, this urban spa. Now, there were no spas in Australia at the time, so plenty in Europe and plenty in the US, but none here. So I opened up a spa in St Kilda at the Prince Hotel, and I must say this little Queenslander living in a very sheltered world moved to St Kilda and offered massage. So that was pretty interesting for me. I got lots of very fascinating calls, and I soon worked out that we offered therapeutic massage. Sure. So we got to that, we got through that. But, it was really quite the journey, because no longer did I have guests for 6 days. I now had them for 60 minutes. So I had to really flip my thinking around getting results for them really quickly. And, that spa experience and that part of wellness of just totally being able to switch off and restore your nervous system for a moment was about how could we curate that and cultivate that to give you that express wellness. And so there's the treatment component, which is great, and that's all a part of it. And then there's the product side of it. So I started hand mixing products and using them on willing guests, because I knew I could make them at a higher therapeutic value where they had a bigger impact on the guest. So that's when my product company was born. So Aspar was born then. And that really came from the treatment room. It was about what we were using on our guests. And one day a guest asked me if he could buy some of it. And I literally put some body cream in a Ziploc bag and gave it to him. And that was the moment that I thought, we need to get a little bit more professional here. So that was the day that the product went into bottles, and that became a business of its own. Aurora continued on with both our destination at the Prince, and then we took on the spas at the Qantas First Lounge in Melbourne and Sydney, and Versace Spa on the Gold Coast. And then after 25 years of doing that, and lots of lockdowns and challenges that everyone experienced, I decided it was time to finish up in St Kilda. And, as you close one door, the next door opens, and the opportunity to build our flagship in Sorrento appeared, and this was now going to be twice the size of what we had in St Kilda. And for me, I'm incredibly passionate about European culture of bathing and the fact that, you know, the Europeans really see bathing as a therapy. It's something they do regularly. It's social, but it's also wellness driven. It's not something they see as a treat or an indulgence. It's something they just factor into their world in order to be in their best state physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So, you know, in some countries in Europe still it's a part of the healthcare system. You know, imagine being able to go to Aurora and, you know, claim some of it back. It would be, that's where I want to get to.
If Toby's missing, he's probably just jumped in the car and
No, I'm in awe of Aurora. Absolutely.
So yeah, that's what I'm, and you know, when I built St Kilda, it was really where I thought the market were ready for at that point in time, because there were no spas in Australia. But then when the opportunity came to purpose build the whole lot and literally choose every tile and every design of the entire place, it was all about what is the community ready for now.
Is it in the Continental?
It is,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
to the left, so it's a separate entrance. So I'd not really noticed it because you can't see what you don't know about. But inside, it is mind-blowing. There is no way from the street you could imagine what is behind the doors. No way.
I wish it was Friday already. It's not.
It's it is known down there as Sorrento's best kept secret, but not that we want it to be a secret for
Well,
too long.
well, guess what? 50,000 people going to learn about it today.
So it's got an intercontinental hotel in there
Yeah.
and some beautiful restaurants, including Audrey's. But so the journey of creating the next evolution of Aurora really was that bathing was a big part of it, because you know, from my experience, the guest experience is so much better when you can bathe first. So when you go and have your bathing and then you go in and have your treatment, you're going to get so much more benefit out of your time with us. It's like the warm up to the workout.
Sure.
You know, you're going into the magnesium pools with the heat, the jets, and those beautiful minerals. You're getting all relaxed, and then you're getting onto the table, because how many people rush to get to their massage
Totally.
or rush to get to your meditation class or your yoga class? So you have that time for your mind and body actually to slow down and to switch off. And I talk about, you know, at the spa, you've only got to stand on the reception to see a lot of what we call the triple O, which is people feeling overworked, overtired, and overscheduled. And it's just about giving a restoration for that, giving a space and creating an environment. And with the Bathhouse and with the new Aurora, you know, it was this 11-step ritual that you go through. And you start off with a beautiful body exfoliation, so getting rid of any dead skin on your body so that you're absorbing the minerals and the magnesium in the pools.
Can I just say the best part about that is it's these big grains of salt and you get a little thing, put it in your hand, and I just didn't realise how beautiful the salt feels on your skin. Like literally you'll rub it all over your body and you go like this and you're like, wow.
It's like exfoliation a bit.
It's so good, but it's because it's all natural. There's something about it compared to grabbing a scrub out of the bathroom that might be a Pond's.
Yeah, sure.
It is completely natural, and it's mixed with the grapefruit and seaweed revitalizing body cleanser. So it has this beautiful aroma as well. So you start with that. Then you're going into one of the 4 magnesium pools, and they've all got different features in them. They've all got different jets and different temperatures as well. So, you know, your body's starting to unwind, and what we see is people come into the spa and, you know, their nervous system hasn't had a break.
Yeah.
So in this environment, when you come in and see us on Friday, Toby, you won't be able to have
I'm looking at the receipt. I'm trying to work out, do I come in? So it's telling me what to do, a smooth start. So Sim's booked in for a soothing bliss 1 hour and a wattle seed body smoother.
You did really well with that.
Yeah.
But what we can do is we can enhance it, and you could both bathe together to start with.
Oh, I like that.
And then she goes off and has her treatments.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that after. But like, I want to understand the arrival experience, not in the physical, but if you were to create the perfect itinerary for me for 2 hours, not me, all of our guests listening, what would we be doing? Because I'm hearing you saying like we should be coming in, having a bath or bathing, and then getting on the table. But like, can you just give us some more detail? Like seduce us for a minute.
Sure.
Just take me there. I want to close my eyes and just think about.
So the bathhouse ritual is 90 minutes. So you have 90 minutes with no technology, and that's where you're going to have the body scrub. You're going to immerse yourself in 3 different pools with different air lounges and massage jets. So all the areas of your body will feel like you've had a massage, but you've been in the pools. And then you can step it up a notch and go into the cold plunge, where you're really challenging yourself and doing your contrast therapy. And we suggest at least 3 rounds in there. Then you've got your beautiful.
How long are the 3? How long are rounds? A minute?
Depends
3 minutes?
what your ice warrior's at, but 1 to 3 minutes, and increasing every time. Then you've got the sauna. So again, to go into the sauna, to sweat it out, to really do your 15 minutes in there to get that therapeutic benefit of that elimination and that sweating. Have a little rinse and then back into the cold plunge. Then you're going to the steam room, and then you're going into the salt room. So the halotherapy salt room is when you're inhaling microparticles of pharmaceutical grade salt. So it's fantastic for anyone's respiratory system, especially asthma, long COVID. That's a really wonderful space. There's a meditation in there as well. So you're inhaling that beautiful salt.
And that is Lyndall's voice, because I listened to that. I was like, this is a familiar voice.
Familiar,
yes.
And maybe. And then there's the glacial mist. And this whole vision behind this room is standing on an alpine mountain. So it's about 6 degrees in there. You've got ice to rub all over your body. And then if you want a little more ice warrior, you just press the button for rain and wind.
Wow.
So you're sort of immersed in these 11 steps, but then what you want to do is really listen to your body, because there'll be one of those experiences that your body really connects with, and you want to be able to go back to that and spend time in that as well. And we have these beautiful thermal lounges of radiating heat of 39 degrees where you put your towel over yourself. We put a cold aromatic compress on your eyes, and that's where you finish.
Am I being ushered, or is this sort of like choose your own adventure?
Self-led.
Self-led, yeah.
So wow. Our Bathhouse team will be there and they'll guide you through parts of it, but you finish off with this beautiful thermal cocoon. And so, the 90 minutes you come out just feeling like your nervous system has been nourished.
So Sim's booked in for those 2 sessions.
Yes.
Is she to come 90 minutes before that?
Yes.
And then load. Okay. And so we'll do that together.
I think you should do that.
Then she'll drift off to her place.
And then you can wander the streets.
I can go wander the streets, get my ice cream.
Shop and
yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So I think she's booked in for 10:30. So that would make it 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock arrival.
Yeah. So she'll then go in and have her beautiful robe, and then she'll go into the treatment rooms, into the private rooms, and that's when the therapist will work with her and deliver those treatments.
Even the lounge room and the bespoke teas that they have is beautiful. That lounge area, the sitting area, where she'll wait. So good.
I might be there Saturday and Sunday as well, by the way.
Might meet you there.
Yes, this isn't going to be a best kept secret for too long, which is great for business.
We don't want it to be a secret anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be.
Those beds at the end, you see them as you're going through. They're concrete-looking sun beds in my mind, and I'm like, I wonder what they are. Are they just concrete beds? But then when you wrap it, you put the towel over you and you lay on it, and that radiating heat coming from the back of your body to the top of your body is bliss. It's like, how does this feel so good? It's like, when you lay in the sun for the first time and you just, there's no better feeling, heaven on earth.
So I'm a guy that rolls around town in his car with the heated seats on all year round.
Oh, okay.
All year round.
You will really love that then.
So I'm about that.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So can I just toggle back a little bit? You said that it was time to call it a day in St Kilda and another location? Or was it just St Kilda?
No, so at that point it was just St Kilda, and St Kilda either needed a serious investment to take it to the next level, but there was no space to actually integrate more of what I really wanted, which was the bathing.
So was it end of lease wind up, or was it, wasn't an exit or someone's bought it over?
End of lease, yeah. And so, we'd been there for a very long time, so it was sad for the local community, but it's amazing how many people now come for a day trip to Sorrento, and they'll come down and do the Bathhouse and then have a treatment and then head back and and do school pickup or whatever it looks like.
So this
at
is
the
your
end of
lucky
the
day. My father-in-law just beat bowel cancer. Just beat bowel cancer. Like, he's on another planet right now, like living the best life ever. He's in Sorrento by himself most weeks. So I'm going to get him hooked.
Yeah.
I'm going to shout him his first
So there is
visit.
a locals rate for the Bathhouse as well.
He's there. He's there.
Midweek rate as well. So
Sure.
I think, the whole thing is we see people just coming in and they're not switching off.
Yep.
And it's about creating an environment that helps you to switch off, and no better place than the Bathhouse where you actually can't have your phone or technology, even though people try and hide it in pot plants and things like that. We are really
So you
strict
confiscating
with
my
that.
device at the
Correct.
Great. Only because I can't drive my car without the phone because it's my car key. So I need to get there. But once I'm there, you can have my phone.
Great.
And you can give it back to me on Sunday afternoon
Even
if you
take the
want.
car for a spin.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
This is amazing. I'm really, well, firstly, congratulations.
Thank
It
you.
sounds amazing. I'm going to be there. I'm big on the Google reviews. So I'll definitely give a shout out once I've experienced it myself. I'll call tomorrow and make sure that we can get that 90 minutes. Or you could just show up. Is it
No, I'll
appointment-based?
organise that for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to take
We'll be able to sort that out so
Okay.
that you get exactly the schedule that works best.
Amazing.
And that's, really Aurora is that place where people go for that restoration. That's
Yeah.
what they're coming to us for, to really switch off, because we see everyone constantly on and, everyone is exhausted and they're juggling, multiple priorities at the same time. It's about giving them that switch off. So yes, the Bathhouse and the spa treatments is one part. And then 4 times a year we run a retreat where we do a day retreat. And we happen to have an amazing speaker coming up at our next one in
Yeah.
August, is it?
Yeah, I cannot wait.
When's this happening?
August.
Okay.
So we're
Share the
having-
details. There's people listening going,
We'll put it in the notes
Okay.
and they can sign up in
There's
the
one
notes.
called, it's a metabolism reset. And we've got one this coming Friday, which is on stress and burnout with Dr. Michelle Woolhouse. And those day retreats are beautiful because, we have movement at the start.
are they at your venue in Sorrento?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So we have Pilates or an amazing coastal walk, and then we have an incredible speaker giving knowledge and tools and tips and strategies on that topic, a nourishing poke bowl, beautiful lunch, and then into the Bathhouse, and we do a meditation and then into the bathing area, and then you finish with some beautiful salts to take home. So those day retreats run sort of 3 to 4 times a year. And then this year we've also got an amazing collaboration with Kamalaya Health Retreat out of Koh Samui, which is one of the best health retreats in the world.
Yeah, wow.
And they're bringing 4 of their team members out, and we're running a 3-day retreat. And this has never been done before. And
And do they stay at the Conti?
yes.
Yeah, amazing.
So you stay at the Conti and, everything is inclusive, beautiful food. We've got Sujay, who's the leading life enhancement mentor at Kamalaya, former Buddhist monk, who's actually working more around that counselling space. So workshops that help address mindfulness and busy minds and stress. So the 3-day retreat is pretty amazing, and that's coming up October 13, 14, 15. Then we have a break for a day, and then we do a day retreat with them as well. So they're here for a whole week, and that's the stuff that we get really excited about.
I've already looked at that and I'm like, and it's really well priced. So for anyone who's listening,
I just
get
want to
in
just
fast.
like sit here, just keep talking. I'm just, yeah.
Am I putting you to sleep? That's
this
not a
is
good thing.
amazing. Like, I'm just listening. I'm so excited for the weekend.
Yeah, you're going to
Yeah.
love it.
But like,
'Cause we're
just
so
listening
good
to you
at
talk
working.
passionately about what you've created. Should sit
We
up,
don't
but
restore and recover. We work our asses
telling
off, and
you.
then we collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we look for fun, but we don't do that recovery, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, this is about having intentional pauses in your busy life and in your busy world. And what we want to do is maximize your minutes so that when you're with us, I always say, if you give us a day, we'll give you 3 in return.
amazing.
You give us 3 days, we'll give you a week in return, because that's how you're going to feel at the end of it.
Yeah, wow.
And when people do the day retreat, they come out and feel like they've had a long weekend. It's the most common feedback that we get. So it's about creating that restorative environment for you, whether you're there for your 90 minutes, your 60 minutes, or your whole day, or your 3 days.
I just thought about it. I'm there Thursday to Sunday this week, but the following week, I'm actually back with my sister-in-law, my father-in-law, my Simi, and the kids. But
You've got to remember. You're going to have the
I am
locals
bringing my crew.
Yeah.
You might be booked out, but the long weekend is coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we as a family will go to Portsea.
Yep.
And we're coming over.
So
Well, for a lot of people down there, what they have been telling us is that their beach house is now a retreat
Yep.
because their first point of call is Aurora, then to their house.
yep.
And so it makes their house into a retreat. And we have plenty of guests that come in weekly and, you know, some that are monthly, but it's about finding that rhythm and that regular consistent routine with getting to the bathhouse where you'll feel the best and where you get the biggest benefit.
I think I can schedule this. Well, let's start slow. I'll be there on Friday.
Yes.
And really it was teed up for Sim. And I was like happy to like usher her in and go have fun. She loves that massage and the pampering thing.
Yeah.
And we don't do it enough. And I didn't think it was going to be for me.
Yeah.
But now I'm hooked.
Yes,
So I look
you
forward
will
to-
be. You will love it.
And then I can back it up the following weekend.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is I'll build it into my program
Into your
because I can
routine.
go down there whenever I need to. Or moreover, I can go down there whenever I've got a booking. Guys, we're going to just cut it there. Aurora Spa in Sorrento is where it's at. Just click on the show notes and all the details will be there. After a quick break from Luna, Kate and I'll be back.
Yeah.
WeAreLuna.co is a great place for you and your business to start off with phenomenal accounting and legal services. So if you're a startup or a scale up looking for legal and finance support, or alternatively looking to raise capital, WeAreLuna.co is where you need to be starting off. Okay.
What did you think?
I wish it was Friday.
I know.
What is it, Wednesday? Oh God, I got a whole 2 days to get through.
Yeah.
No,
You will love it. And I think once I discovered the full ceremony, like the head to toe of those 11 steps, I was like, oh, I get this. It is a ritual. It is something that changes everything in your body. Like you pause and you slow down mentally, and then your body finally slows down as well. And you do feel so restored after it. And we don't plan that in our everyday lives, like
Nope.
let alone daily, weekly, or monthly. And we all need it.
So when I first started this company, I told the board that I'll give you, 49 weeks of the year. You just got to give me 3, or 48 weeks of the year. You got to give me 3.
Yeah.
And I literally go off the grid.
Yeah.
Phone goes off.
Yeah.
If you need me, call Sim.
Yeah.
But you can't like, there's no phone for me. There's no phone access. It's literally on my bedside table and I get on a plane and I go.
Yeah.
And it typically takes me, 7 to 10 days to unwind. And then I've got 7 to 10 days of being unwound or staying unwound before I then bring it back up after 3 weeks and go, all right, I've got to attack the year.
Yeah.
And I said to Michael, who's our CEO, I said, on the last break that I just had, not just had, but over the summer, I said to him, I needed that break. And what I recognize is I think I don't want to take longer breaks at the end of the year, but I want to take more frequent breaks throughout the year because it takes me that long time to unwind and then wind back up.
Yes.
But I think that to Lyndall's point before, it's sort of like if I can give her a day
Yeah.
every other month, every month, I'll get back days
Yes.
in
that's
return.
right, in return. Yeah.
And so
you
rather
don't
than
wear
get
out to that same point.
rather than get to the burnout
Yes.
and go, oh, thank God it's Christmas
Yeah.
and no one's working and I
Yeah.
can put my mind to ease. If I have these small bites throughout the day, much like your metabolism, right? Like if I can just apply myself frequently and consistently, there will be great gains.
Absolutely. Yeah. Can't wait. You've got me inspired. I will be there too.
Well, just like you, I was in awe of your Africa trip. Stay tuned to my socials because I'll be
Yes.
posting like crazy after that experience. And I'll update you on the next pod, how it all was.
Can't wait.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. See you on the next one.